everyone, it's your girls K-Stylez from Detroit. Today on K-Stylez Dating Tips, I want to talk about K-Stylez dating tips, but no, for real. I want to talk about when you're ending a relationship, when you're ending a marriage, ending a engagement, when you're no longer deciding to date someone or someone's that you were deciding to date. And remember, we're always taking a risk, you guys. And the most healthiest way to navigate all of this is to live, learn, and grow. Because as you live, learn, you will grow. You're going to live, you're making moves, you're trying to have a dating life. So you're living. You're learning as you deciding to take a chance and a risk to have a dating life. Then you grow. You be like, okay, I understand when things is this way, that's not good for me. I understand I like this. Yeah, so it's like you get to understand yourself more. Different people that may come in your life may help open your eyes just about dating or just about who you are, what you like, what you don't like. So we live, we learn, and we grow. And then you carry that on to the next phase of your life when it comes to your dating life, relationships, engagements, marriage. But when we have to end certain connections we had with certain people we were dating or in marriages or engagements or relationships, we want to do it in a healthy way because we already know, y'all, it can get a little toxic. So how we want to end um, people we had connections with that we're no longer dating, that no longer fits us in a healthy way, or someone we was married to, or someone we was in a relationship, or someone we was engaged to, but it's not working out anymore. We're having all these problems, but we can't solve the problems. And I don't encourage no one to keep staying in relationships or dating someone or to be in that engagement or that marriage if you guys cannot work it out, because that's when people are going to start cheating and because everyone still want to be happy, but the person you with, you guys have all these emotions, so you guys are not going to be able to be happy because you guys have all these emotions on unsolved problems. You have all these problems that's not solved yet. So when we're not working things out as human beings on planet Earth, you know, people end up getting out. That means that relationship ends up to be over. You know, you can start all over and have a new beginning at any time, but if you guys not putting in the time, the effort, the strategy plan to come against those problems, you're gonna keep having those problems. So you're gonna keep not being happy, miserable, depressed, sad, feeling alone. Like you're gonna go through all those mixed emotions, bitter, mad, resentful, like rage. Like all these different emotions can come in. And that's what God is trying to teach us. How to cut soul ties in our lives. I mean, people that don't serve, the best interest in our lives anymore. You have to disconnect, whether it's in the form of dating, engagements, relationships, or a marriage. We have to let go. But we want to let go in a healthy mindset because we always live, learn, and grow. That's the key thing. When y'all couldn't work it out, you couldn't work it out. Just because we get in a marriage or relationship, just because we start dating someone does not mean it's going to work out. Just because you're taking a risk to give someone a chance to get close to you and dating, that doesn't mean you're about to have a happy ending. See, that's the part. Now say you're like, oh man, well, this person did me wrong. They shouldn't have did that to me. I'm a good person. I gave this person my all. Yes, we do that, but we're taking a risk and a chance too. We're taking a risk and a chance as we're giving our all. Do we be always treated fairly and right? No. But we still was taking a risk that this may not end well. We may not be together for 10 years or 5 months or a year. We may not have a kid. We may not get married or get engaged. We may not even make it to the relationship status part. So we're always taking a chance, and that's a risk. So I want us to have a healthy mindset when you may have to let go of someone or someones that you may have been around a long time in your life or just a little time in your life. When it begins to be toxic. Now, when it's healthy, hold on to that person. That person's rare, y'all. Having the right fit and suitable fit is so rare on planet Earth. If you have that, woo, I'm so happy for you because everybody don't have that. That's something for you to cherish when you are having that. You cherish that, you nurture that, you build with that, you keep that. But when you are no longer having that, if you did used to have that and you're no longer having that, and you guys cannot have peace, joy, respect, um, you got all these differences, y'all can't work it out, you don't have no strategy plans. What do we do about this issue or issues, this problem or problems? That's going to become a problem. And then people start committing affairs, people are sad, miserable, depressed, they don't have a peace, argument of like all these things, all these emotions start manifesting. And that's what God do not want. Either we got it or we don't. Maybe we used to have it, but we no longer have it. So what I want us to do is to always live, learn, and grow. And if you have to cut anybody off in your life, just understand you're worth it in the long run. All right, everybody, I want you to continue to stay blessed, not stressed. I want you to continue to rep your city because God has the best. Stay blessed.